Alright, I'm recording now. You can tell by the way that this number is ticking. So as long as that's ticking, you know you're being recorded. So if you say anything rude, I'll have it on video. Alright, so we have a test on Friday. Today is the 5th, I believe. So that should be December 7th. Alright, so December 7th, we will have our test. This will be our review. Today we'll go over this. Tomorrow, I'll give you a practice test, and then on Friday, we'll take the real test. Now, I will try to get this video up tonight. If I can't, I'll get it up there tomorrow for sure, okay? Now, let's take a look. All right, number one should be very simple. This is the exact picture it's going to give you right here. Oh, whoa, sorry. This is a new program, so it's a little weird. This is the exact picture it's going to give you. As you can see, it already has the quadrants and the axes already labeled for you, so that makes it a little bit easier. It says, in which quadrant would point 5 and -6 be located? All right, well, we go to the mountain first, so we go 5, and then it's -6, so we're going to go down 6. We're going to be right here. What quadrant is that in?
Quadrant 4.
Quadrant 4, it tells us right there. So our answer on that one's going to be D. Now, don't just go home and study the answers because they are going to change. Alright, that's number one. Easy. Number two, the coordinate for point P, which is 3, 9, is shown below. It's already marked for us right there. Now, what would the new coordinate for point P if the point was translated 3 units to the right and 6 units up? So that's 3 right and 6 up. Now, I can tell you on the test, the translation is going to use different numbers. All right. This one, for example, is going to take us off the graph, but we can still do it. We're going to go 3 to the right, so 1, 2, and 3. All right. And then we're going to go up 6. So instead of 9, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so if we started with 3 down here and we went to the right 3, now our x is what? 6. And if we went up from 9 6 times, what are we going to end up on? 15, which makes our answer F. All right, number 3, it gives you a chance to work on your artistic skills. We are going to do a top, front, and left side view of this shape. Now, you need to make sure you draw all of these on the test. Okay, this is worth 3 different X's, so it's important that you can draw this figure. The figure is going to be the same shape. Okay. We're going to do top view first. We're looking straight down. We've got this face, and this face, and this face. Now the top 3 are all in a row. And then this one's attached to the far left. Now in the front, we've got that, and that. So we've got all these faces. Now the top 3 columns, on the far left column we have 3 boxes. In the middle we have just the one on the bottom. And the next it stacks 2 high. So that's the front. Now on the left side we've got this face, this face, this face, and this face. We also have this face, but can we see it?
No.
No, that's going to be blocked. So all we have is what looks kind of like an L. And that's all. That's all we have to do to draw that. Okay? It's an easy test, I think. All right. We have line segment MN. It has endpoints at -3, -2, and 5, -2. The middle of the line segment is at which point? Now, they've already got it graphed for us, right? It's already up there. So this stuff right here, who cares? It's already done for us. All we want is the middle portion, all right? How long is this line segment? If you count it across from M to N. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. So, going from left to right, we move 8 boxes. So if I'm going halfway, how many boxes am I moving? 4. So if we go 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is our new point. Now, all we have to do is figure out the coordinates for that point. How far to the right did I go?
1.
How far down did I go? 1 and -2, that makes our answer G. Alright, number 5. We have the top, front, and side views shown below. What three-dimensional figure can be made with these views? Well, what object in this room does that kind of look like? We used it as an example several times. Lava lamp looks a little bit different, but there's something that we use several times that looks very similar. Our Christmas tree, right? If you look at the front view, here's our Christmas tree all decorated pretty, yay. Here's our side view, still decorated so pretty. And if you look straight down on it, it's decorated pretty. Alright? What shape is a Christmas tree?
A cone.
It's a cone, so cone. Yay. Alright. Alright. Number 6, one of our longer questions. First thing it wants us to do is plot these points. We got -6 and 3, which means we go left 6 and up 3. That would put us right here. On B, we go -6, -4. So left 6, down 4. And then C is 2, -4. So right 2, down 4. All right. Next thing it wants to know is what is the coordinate D, the 4th point that would create a rectangle. All right. So we've got 2 sides of our rectangle drawn. All right. All we've got to do now is figure out where our next point would go. Well, you guys are pretty smart at this. If I go straight up and straight across, this is my new point. This is D. So if I'm going down here to answer the question, what's the coordinates for D?
2, 3.
It is 2 and 3. We went right 2, up 3. Alright, now, if you solved it right, part C would already be done. Alright, it wants you to connect it and make the rectangle. Well, we've already done that. Alright, number 7. The coordinate plane shows the translation of figure A to figure B. How are the coordinates of figure B related to the coordinates of figure A? Alright, well, where do we start? Figure A is where we initially started. Now, the best way to do this is to pick a corner of figure A. We've got the top, right, left, and bottom corner. Which corner do we want to use? Top. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to start right here. Now, on figure B, if we're talking about the top corner of figure A, which corner are we going to talk about on figure B?
Right.
Top. It corresponds with it, doesn't it? So we want to, if we're moving from A to B, let's see how this particular point moved from A to B. Now, we went over this far. We went down this far. Now all we got to do is count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In what direction?
Right.
7 to the right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in what direction?
Down.
That's it. Now what kind of transformation was that? That is a translation or slide. Alright. On 8, which of the following describes the translation? All right. Now, what we've got to see first is up here, it says that RQM is a translation of ACB. So which triangle came first? ACB. Because RQM is the translation of it. So ACB came first. It's important that you understand that wording, because if you get it backwards, you end up getting it wrong. Alright, so, just like we just did, if ACB came first, let's pick a corner. We've got A, C, and B, or A, B, and C. Which one do you want to pick? A? Okay, A is the first one I saw. Alright, so if we started here, what vertex on RMQ corresponds with A? R. A became R. So now we just need to figure out how we went this way. Alright, so we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Alright, let's get our answer choices. 5 left, 5 down. F is our answer. It is easy, isn't it? On number 9, a particular solid shape has these views, the front, side, and top. In the space below, draw the solid that represents these views. What is the name of the solid? Well, let's answer B first. What is the name of it? What's it going to be?
Cylinder.
A cylinder. Now, I know that none of you in here are artistes, but this is how you draw a cylinder. You have an oval. Practice this now. You have an oval. You have lines coming down on the side, and then you have a rounded edge at the bottom. That is a cylinder. Try to make it somewhat pretty. Someone in here, I promise you, will do this. That straight line looks ugly. Don't do that. All right. Finally, number 10, easiest question on the test. Figure was transformed from quadrant 1 to quadrant 2. What kind of transformation was that?
What's the test solution?
Done. Alright, so this video will go up hopefully tonight. Hopefully you don't need it, but if you do, study this, alright? This should be the easiest test we take all year.